the intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll talk about the topic of battle passes because every month we've got a new one, and even a couple in between months where apparently we're getting a new flash pass thing. But I want to talk about this because I think it's a big topic, and every month we talk about what, hey, does this one have more value, less value, etc. versus previous months. And I want to talk about one of the August 2022 battle pass is arguably the most valuable battle pass we've had all year. I want to explain why. Now, I do want to make a quick note that next week, at least that's when I expect, we'll have an update to a video that I did last year about battle passes. Now, for those of you who weren't around, it's been a while since we did this, but May of last year, I actually showed you how the battle pass had increased in terms of the rewards that were paid out. Now, this was a while ago, so the key is now to check again. Have they updated it? Have they made it better, worse, etc.? And I'll have that data for you next week. Shout out to Stewie Doo and Navik who are helping putting together the data for that, and we'll go over that. Hopefully also have a meeting with them about that just to discuss how the battle pass increases and how our economy changes, because obviously it's a pretty big deal. But this is what we put together last year. It was a lot of work, and also had to give a big thank you because one of the dev team helped provide all the numbers that we needed to do this. So we're going about this project, but this is not what we're doing in today's video. Today's video, we're simply going why this battle pass is particularly powerful, whether today or in the future, and let me explain why. And it really comes down to a singular currency, but let me go over the basics of how the battle pass works just so we can cover that. So every time a battle pass runs, the odd milestones right here basically stay the same. They're always uncommons, rares, par steel, titanium, dilithium, etc. Those are what are generally always going to be static, and once a year maybe they'll get an improvement and a jack up. For those curious, no, they don't decrease. They don't get worse. They can sometimes feel worse based on things getting more expensive in the game, like you leveling up and you're like, oh man, I need more now. But they never get worse. And that's actually kind of the point of what we did with this, was to talk about, hey, they didn't get worse, but maybe they could get better. And percentages over on the right side showed how they increased or didn't increase. But what we're talking on is value for the battle pass a lot of times come down to the even milestones, like right here too, where we've got Venom and now event store currency with an event store month. And do people find value in these things? And that can determine whether or not you buy. Also, many people who choose to buy the $20 battle pass are looking at the officer shard sourcing. And that's going to be a key one for me. Now, I do want to point out real quick that the advantage or the true value of this battle pass is for level 33 and higher players. Why? Because the value of this is built around the Mantis. Now, many of you are going to go, well, the Mantis is only 50 blueprints in here, and that's not even a full ship unlock. And you are correct. So what I will go ahead and preface this is what I'm about to talk about, well, it's still true, but you might not see the results for months. I don't know how long it'll take because it is incumbent upon the Mantis being unlocked by you. Now, whether you spend 50 bucks or I'm sorry, 70 bucks to unlock it in month one, which is Elite Battle Pass and the $50 pack, or if you just bought it outright day one, you'll see all of these benefits this month. But whenever they do the free-to-play sourcing for the Mantis, which they've told content creators will have an idea by the end of the year. I know I hate that answer. I'm not defending that answer. I'm just saying that's the answer we've been given. I can't do anything with that, man. It's just, I can only give you what I've been given, okay? I can gripe for you, though. I love griping for you. It makes me happy to gripe for you. Hopefully next month, not going to be griping as much because Deep Space Nine will be here and it's going to be fantastic, right? Oh, we can only hope and pray. But let's talk about why this is value. So let's look right here. There's a reason I didn't collect this. You'll see there's 30,000 hull fragments. Now, many of you are going to go, well, what the heck is a hull fragment? These hull fragments are actually part of the Mantis refinery. And what it does is allows you to source Strange New World officers. Now, 30,000 could be a lot or could be a little. How much does that actually translate to in the game? So glad you asked. Let me show you what this is. Remember, you're getting 30,000 of those in the elite track for $20 in your battle pass. If you're level 33 or higher, you should see that and get that as an offer. Now, if you're lower than that, you're going to get the ultra tokens and stuff, which still valuable, but they're not as valuable as this. Because scroll over to the end, here is our turn in. So we click it, bam, there's all the options. But what's the price? 1,000 per. So whoop, hold on, let's go back, ladies and gentlemen. 30,000 would say 30 officer pools. There's no way they gave that much, is there? Yes, There is. And here's why this is valuable. And we're going to use a short comparison to show you why it's valuable. Y'all know that this game has a ridiculous sourcing model for officers. And what I mean by that is they place ridiculously high offers or, prices on a lot of officers, especially epics and stuff. So you would go after individual shards in the event store, cost you a lot. But here, well, 20 bucks just got me a bunch of pulls. Now, let's just start pulling some of these and see. We got a 2 there. Let's do another one. Why not? Let's just keep it rolling. We've got to go, oh, another 2 there. Remember, 2 is the minimum for rares. 1 is the minimum for epics. Got another 2. I'm honestly not complaining so far. It's 2 shards. Got another 2. Not complaining. For those who've watched the Twitch streams, you know that I've actually full pulled 2 officers so far. We've done 4 pulls. We've got 8 shards. Oh, I'm sorry, we have 5 pulls. So there's a 5. So we had 10, now we have 15 shards in 6 pulls. Let's keep it going, see what we get. Oh, another 2, still not upset. Let's keep it going. What are we gonna get here? Oh, we got an epic pull. So there's 1, there's just 1. Keep going, another 2. But even if we're getting the lowest pulls possible, which we've got most of the time here, I was hoping the Scopely RNG be a little bit better for this video, but there's a 5, that's good. But even if it's not, even if we continue to get lower pulls, there's another 5, so we're going up. There's 15 now through just those pulls. Oh, we just got a full pull of Strange New World Ortega. Actually, the second time I full pulled her now. Now, we have not even made it halfway through the currency that I'm trying to show off here. Let's just keep it moving. I'm really curious to see what happened. Another 5. So there's 20 through 5s. The rest have been 2s plus 1 full pull. There's another 2 for Strange New World Spock. Let's keep it going. Not a ton of epics so far, but that's okay. I'm not fretting over it. Here are the pulls. As you can imagine, the epic full pull rate is far less than 1%. And I'll live with that because it is the secondary officers that we really want to hyper fixate on, because those are what give us the advantages for like versus the swarms versus the probes and all the different ways we use them for level 52 plus hostile grinding. So I've made it through 20 pulls so far, mostly 2s, 1 full pull. We've had 5 times 5 full pulls, a few of the epic pulls, and we're just going to go ahead and finish this out. And then I'm going to show you why, give you a visual of why this is valuable. Look at all these. It doesn't matter if I'm pulling 2, guys. Keep in mind how much we've pulled so far. All right, we're gonna finish it up here. We got 5 more pulls. Hopefully it gets juicy. There's another 5. I think that's our 6th one. So that's 30 shards through that. Oh, we got a pike one, which I really am good. Like I really want to get pike to tier 2. Oh, he's got a 5 himmer. That's some good RNG. 2 more. See how we round it out? A 2. And then our final pull of the video, we get another 2. So let's do some quick math. We had 6 times 5. That's 30 shards. And then we had a handful of epics in there. Let's just add another 6 for epics. So 6 pulls, 6 epics. That leaves us 18 others, and 18 times 2 would be 36. So let's just say, rough mathing it, we ended up with around 90 shards, something like that, right? 90, between 80 and 90 for 20 bucks. And part of the new meta for hostile grinding. Why does any of this matter? Because value, ladies and gentlemen, talking value. Let's go into our event store. This is where we can see a real true value of what Scopely thinks an officer is worth. For example, we got a full pull of Ortega, didn't you? Saw it happen on this stream. We're all happy about it. Well, they all have various values. If we were to get Ortega, look at the cost of Ortega right here. 1 shard is 2,000 currency or 20,000 currency for 10. Now, when we full pulled her, we got what, 40 shards? Well, that would be quite pricey. That'd be 80,000 to get that. That's just to get half. What if we wanted to get 80 shards of Ortega? 80 shards. So we would take, simple math, 8 times this, 160,000 event store credits. Now, how much would it cost in our pay store to get 160,000 credits? 160,000. That's just to get to 80 Ortega shards. Purely just Ortega. Let's go take a look at these handy dandy packs. It's crazy. They provide packs for this game. 120,000. Whoa, we're missing 40, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. We're missing 40. Is there a $50 option? Well, gee willikers, there is there, Billy Bob. 52,000. So rough mathing it, that's $120-ish in event store currency that I pulled from just 1 officer from 20 bucks. So 20 bucks got me something that would have cost me 6 times more had I've gone through the event store currency route and buying packs for the event store. So the reason I'm hyping this value up is not only did you have that in the elite pack, if you remember at the very beginning of that, you had in the free track another 12.8K. So the issue is, even if you don't have the Mantis today, there are 30 officer pulls. And while RNG, of course, is being applied here, There are 30 officer pools for the Mantis Refinery, which is the Strange New World crew, which we envision in the future having maybe the strike team crew in. We'll see how that sources out. If you look at the display of the refinery, it seems to indicate that more crews could be there at some point. This could be the sourcing for this new strike team crew. The value in the Elite Battle Pass this month is insanely high. And I felt a need to really tell people, because there are people who debate, should I spend or should I not? If you're one of those individuals who is willing to spend and wanting to spend, this month is a fantastic value for the Battle Pass, if for only one reason, those officer shards. Now, you've got a lot more in there. You obviously got a rare Armada directive, you got half the Mantis, etc. And y'all have to make the decision if that has value for you. But I wanted to point it out because one thing that we complain about so often is officer sourcing. To be able to get 30 pulls, including me, I've gotten 3 full pulls from this. 2 of them have been Ortega. But take a look at my Strange New World officer shards. Because we've been having such good pulls from that, it's looking juicy. Now, I will spend my event store currency to get Pike to Tier 2, because people always ask me, is he worth it? Yes, because you get this quick thinking up to as many tiers as possible, making his grinding even better. But there you have it. This is why this Battle Pass actually is probably the most valuable Battle Pass as a whole, in my opinion, for all year. Because at the end of the day, officers are forever. Repeat it with me, everybody. Officers are forever in Star Trek Fleet Command. Unless they roll out with a new meta that completely eradicates all the old ones. Let me know what you think down in... Oh gosh, I'm gonna get it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Live long and prosper. Stay safe for their Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. And let me know what you want to know about this, because we will be running this back next week. What information specifically are you wanting, and what would you like to see the Battle Pass pay out to be better value for you? Let me know. And out we go. Bye.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.